I never thought I would ever meet another birth mom in my life, and here I am today with like 15 of them surrounding me and loving me and going through the process with me, and they understand.
They come here and like they always describe the trip here, they're like tightly gripping the steering wheel, making themselves not turn around because it's the most terrifying thing to come and be vulnerable with a group of women. And then seeing them relax, like almost immediately, and just share their hearts and tell their stories and connect with other women. They don't have the same lives. They all have very different lives, and they've all had unique experiences, but they've all had one thing. They've placed their child for adoption. This is now the 3rd year that we've been doing this retreat, and seeing the difference between moms that have come the 1st year or the 2nd year and come back, and seeing how more emotionally free they are, and how they just changed their whole work schedules to be able to come, because they weren't tightly gripping the wheel this time and trying not to turn around. They were like, when is the next one? We're there.
I was able to go the 1st year and I loved it. It was amazing. A lot of healing, a lot of crying. But the coolest part is just being surrounded by other women who have done the same thing and who understand.
This retreat means to me release, like letting the dam flow. When I come here, I can talk about things that I can't talk about anywhere else. I can talk with people who understand what I've gone through, and know that sometimes I don't need advice or understanding, I just need a hug, you know?
I can have friends and be a friend and have healthy relationships. I learned that I can learn how to do that.
That a lot of people are more accepting of me than honestly what I thought they were. Like,
again, it's just awesome to hear that other people have gone through this experience, where they are in the healing process, and it just gives others hope that you can get to that good place. It's going to take some time, but you have people right there with you who've been through that same thing, so that is amazing.
I think you see women get really, really vulnerable, and get some women who've never heard much about the Lord or have a relationship with the Lord, but you see them get really vulnerable, and I think there's just such a tenderness to the gospel, and when we're really, really vulnerable, we're more open, I think, to hear the gospel.
Always the most significant thing is the fellowship. I saw several new faces come in, and they just shared how much they craved, you know, the fellowship, and it's just so precious to be able to leave this weekend, to experience this weekend with just the raw fellowship with these beautiful people, and just do life with people really in a very unique setting. But this retreat is really just a place where I can bare my heart without shame. It's really neat.
The retreat is always so much fun. It's so pretty here with the sky. It's so big here, and the sunsets. The counseling that we have while we're here, it's so helpful, and it makes it even better having other people that we can talk to that get exactly what we're going through.
He loves you no matter who or what you are, and even though we're all different, we all have that in common. We all understand that God loves us no matter what, and He's there for us when nobody else is.
It's a vacation coming here, even though it's an emotional retreat, because we're crying and we're talking about stuff that most of us don't deal with during the year. It's so relaxing here and so pretty, and can't wait to come back.